Alright, here we go, Nations Cup Gran Turismo Sport. We are in the Nissan R32's modified, and we are at Autopolis. So, I qualified third. Here's the start of the race here. I already get a good jump on this Canadian here. He already goes defensive, but I don't need to make a move just yet. And this is a one-make race, and the BOP regulations made this car like 500 horsepower, I believe, which is way higher than stock. So yeah, so you can really hear that turbo going. As you can see, first place gets into the grass a little bit here, and also the Canadian in front of me is having struggles getting the power down. These cars are all-wheel drive, by the way, but you know, we are on slick tires, and you know, we are on street car suspension, so it is difficult. As you see, first place chokes on turn 1 of lap 2 there. He falls all the way back to 4th, and I actually lose a spot, but I actually gain that spot back because of the first place choke. So 3rd place again, new 1st place and new 2nd place. Right here, this corner here, you kind of want a quick upshift to 3rd gear. That really helps you get off the corner better, helps prevent the front tire wear a little bit better, and also makes the rear turn more. So you might see me upshift a little bit early on the exits here. So coming into the hairpin right here, brake late, and I actually go wide, and I let this guy go because he was in 1st place here. It's a bit awkward, but I know that I will lose time if I just try to fight him off, and you know. But this way, I'm in a slipstream, and basically we can stay single file and not let 1st and 2nd place get too far ahead. So here we go. Here we are, lap 3, turn 1. 1st place and 2nd place both go off track. 1st place loses all his momentum, and the 2nd place guy, Potato Wave, he actually falls back to 4th. So he's back to where he started. And they're side by side for the lead here. They kind of really slow down to a stop there, and I was full on the brakes. I didn't have anywhere to go there. But luckily, no penalty there. All right, out of the hairpin we go. The first hairpin of the lap. This corner here is very technical, very tricky to be fast at. You gotta get it right, and you might want to quick shift to 4th as well. You gotta quick shift the high gear there. And the Canadian takes out the other Canadian. I don't know if they had beef or what, or if that was just a mistake, but I don't know. He went off, but the guy who got taken out, he actually stays on track and only loses 1 position. But that puts me in 1st, so now basically I'm in control of the race here. So let me go over the tire strategy for this race here. While I bottle it and I go off into the the sand and grass of my own, so I fall back to 2nd here. So let me go over the strategy here, because we're going into the pits here, and the guy in 1st actually goes to the pits, and I actually try to follow him, but I just brake way too late, and I choke again. I completely bottle it. Alright, so you can see the tire combos there. You can either use the racing hards or the racing mediums. And I went with the one-stop strategy. I went with the hards first, and then saved the mediums for the last half of the race for the aggressive start. But as you just saw me bottle pit entry there, I'm back to 6th, and you can see some people. I think 2nd through 5th place is doing the 2-stop strategy, and the guy in 1st is actually doing the 1-stop like I am. As you can see me make a sweet overtake here, just taking advantage of the cars on worn tires here, and I was able to get past the driver who qualified on pole there. So here we are, back into the podium position. There is Potato Wave. There's the guy that I have to worry about. The guy in 1st, he is He is on the same strategy, but since he qualified further back in the field, he's not really a factor. So it's basically just a chase for second place here. And as I do catch up to him, as I am on the medium tires here, I'm not sure if it's in the mediums or hards, but I don't know. But anyway, he messed up that turn there, and I was able to get that position back. So if I didn't make that pit entry horrible mistake, how far ahead would I be? I don't know. And then right there, I go off track again, and that actually gives me a penalty. Have a second penalty for track limit penalty. Alright, fair enough, that's actually a good penalty. It's actually a bit rare to actually get a penalty that you deserve on Gran Turismo Sport nowadays. As you can see, the guy in first place on the same strategy as me, but he just does more laps on his tires. He finally goes to the pits, so that gives me the lead again. As I try to do the okie dokie a bit, try to avoid the slipstream from the jars behind me. Just barely hit the apex there. As I fast forward with the lap, I got us for my penalty there. But I was able to hold on to my lead here, just barely. And we can carry on. So, still close race here. The guy in second qualified on pole, the Canadian. My tires are pretty worn at this point, and now he is on my bumper. As you look at the bottom right there, look at the radar there, he is right on me. And I gotta hold him off for one more lap. See, my initial thought is that he has to do one more, is that I have to fight him one more lap. But I did not know that he was on a different strategy. He was doing the 2-stop. So he goes into the pits. So that just shows that I picked the right strategy there. And that really benefited me a lot as I went off track. And I completely bottled pit entry there. So coming out of the last fun final corners here of Autopolis. I don't really kind of like this track that much, except for that last sector there. Very fun. But I was able to pick the right strategy and actually end up winning the race. And see, fast forward there, you can see 14th place got a 1-minute penalty because he didn't use both tire compounds. So that's the punishment you get for that. Alright, only 72 points, and the reason why I'm mentioning this now is I actually got my driver rating and sportsmanship rating reset. So that's why the low points. But I waited this long to tell you, just to prove that no matter what ratings you are at, you can still have fun competitive races like I did just there. Even though it might be a bit not as clean as the higher ranked lobbies, but anyway. But yeah, screen change to NASCAR Heat 5 footage. This is some sneak peek footage for NASCAR Heat 5, as I do have NASCAR Heat 5. Some NASCAR Heat 5 sights and sounds gameplay will be uploaded soon. But yeah, so basically what my goal is to get my ratings back up and, you know, to get my ratings back up on Gran Turismo Sport and do the best I can, you know, just try to do the best I can. Especially to get into those higher ranked lobbies and to get more points, especially the ones that I deserve. Because, yeah, I'm getting crap points right now, so. Well, anyway, I have the grind, and I'll let you enjoy this Daytona 500 footage of NASCAR Heat 5. And, I will see you in the next one. Peace out, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that race like I did. Even though it was in a lower ranked lobby, but just shows that you can still have pretty good races.
Copy, fly attack course.